Hi, everyone. This is Faith Mora. I am a mom here in the United States. So I know YouTube is a big search engine, but we wanted to do a video, and this is
uh, the breakfast video.
okay.
And also, mommy's actually not American. He's actually African,
Okay, thank you.
and this is where he lives. Nobody, nobody can see.
Okay, Kenya. So I was gonna stop this video because this intro did not go the way I planned it. But this video is actually about packing food when you go on vacation. So you guys
Yeah.
know that if you've ever taken a vacation where you need to be somewhere for a few days, let's say 6, 7 days, it can get kind of expensive if you're buying all your meals because basically, especially here in the United States, breakfast will run you about $56 or more, and then lunch may run you about $60 or more. And here I'm talking about a family of five, and dinner could run you up to $100, right? So if you're going somewhere on vacation, and especially in a really touristy spot, you can anticipate spending hundreds of dollars on food alone. Your food budget may go up to a level that you are not anticipating. So last year when we went to Florida, one of the things that we did was we packed up because we knew how expensive. Everyone was telling us how expensive it would be for us to for us to eat all our meals out. And especially in the parks, you remember, guys, how when we would go and buy fries and a burger, it would be like 15 bucks, $15 for French fries and a burger. And it doesn't even taste that good in a Disney park. So we're not going to Disney. However, given that experience from last year, we have learned our lesson in terms of even lunches. However, we did end up packing a lot of our stuff last year and we saved a ton of money, a ton of money. So we wanted to take you through the some of the things that we're packing this year on our vacation, our family vacation. It will have a Kenyan flair because apparently I'm not American, I'm Kenyan. However, he's what are you? American,
Yeah.
and I'm Kenyan, and so he wanted to make that clear.
And also, he was born.
So let me go ahead. My daughter is actually going to come on camera, and she'll take us through the breakfast piece of this video, and talk to us about what it is that we are going to, or what we're carrying for breakfast foods for this particular vacation. All right, Shiko, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm flipping the camera. Wait, I don't know this YouTube thing that well. All right, go ahead. So, breakfast.
Okay. I happen to be kind of a baker
Yes.
in this family.
Okay.
So I like to make pancakes, waffles, French toast, that kind of stuff. Sometimes even cakes, occasionally, maybe even cupcakes, cookies, brownies.
Yes.
But for this trip, I will not be baking anything like cakes or, desserts. But I will be making such things like pancakes or waffles. That's why we have the breakfast aisle, which will be used at vacation.
Okay.
So we can save money by not having to go places like Layton's or IHOP or stuff like that.
Okay.
So we have Bisquick.
Mm-hmm.
And we also have cooking spray.
And Bisquick is a pancake mix.
It's a pancake mix, waffle mix. It can be used in different ways depending on how you use it.
Okay.
We also have, just regular cereal if we feel like.
Can you turn the box?
Not cooking.
Okay.
So it's an easy thing. Biscuit is actually like really easy to use. All you really need is 2 cups of the actual Bisquick, 1 cup of milk, and 2 eggs. So
Okay.
it's pretty simple. It doesn't take much time. It doesn't involve all that stuff like flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, all that.
Okay.
Makes it simpler, easier, but still fun to be used. We also have Splendor, which can be used in such things like Kenyan tea, which my mom is very obsessed with. And we also have salt in little bottles. The,
It's sugar.
okay, sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Forget I said this last part. They look exactly alike.
Yeah, I know.
And anyway, we put them in here so that way, we can just carry them with us during the road trip instead of using that big whole can.
Oh, sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You want to show
You
them?
can get these
Yeah.
at the dollar store.
Yeah. Can you show
For-
them how they come? So they're 3 for $1. And so we put sugar in those because they're just easier to put the sugar, the granulated sugar in them. And also you'll see in another bag we have salt in those as well. We just have to make sure that we label it. Okay, keep going.
Okay.
Yes, they can see you.
We also
And
have.
also, we have bacon from Oscar Mayer.
That's right.
And
It's turkey bacon.
yes, turkey, but we're not actually big fans of pig, and I eat pig. I'm the only person that eats a pig in the family.
How many bacons are we carrying?
3.
Yeah, so
Nuts.
this right here is where we have the frozen stuff. We're gonna put it back in the refrigerator, but this is just for you guys to kind of see what
And
we're
this
carrying.
is Farmer's Choice sausage.
Kenyan! This
you-
is
Kenyan,
Farmer's
okay.
Choice sausages.
I'm gonna be for real right now.
Okay.
If you have not had these sausages, there's something wrong with your life. You need to get some of these.
That's really good
They're-
advertising for
they-
Paddy's Farmer's
These are
Choice sausages.
fantastic. I have never had such amazing cooked perfectly perfection, and they go great with pancakes and bacon. Oh, they are probably like the best sausages there are.
Awesome. Thank you.
Sorry, other restaurants.
Wait, did
I
we
know.
actually did this?
Oh, not yet. Not yet. We're still on breakfast. Okay. So show the tea.
The tea. Okay. What we have here is what my
You
mom
can take
uses
stuff out.
usually to make tea.
Mm-hmm.
Here we have the ginger spice, pure ground.
Can I see it? Mm-hmm.
Mhm. We also have
Tea.
tea colander. It's
Okay.
basically like a tea colander.
It's a sieve. It's a sieve for tea leaves.
Uh-huh.
But I have 2 of them in there because that's the one I got from Kenya and it's kind of old. But I have another one that I layer the 2 of them because then I get the tea out. Show me the tea. That's
Chai.
chai tea. Yes.
Uh-huh.
So those are Kenyan tea leaves.
Mhm. They make great tea that my mom and dad have basically like every day.
Yes.
We also have this. It is
It's
Milo.
mellow.
That's
Mhm.
right.
Milo is like a really great hot chocolate that will hot chocolate if you're grounded.
Mhm.
So that way you can put it in like milk, water, and then mix it, put it in a microwave, and you can make your own hot chocolate, personal hot chocolate for yourself.
And it's usually in the Mexican section in the supermarket.
Mhm.
Milo.
And it takes about like 6 teaspoons.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very good. I put mine with like whipped cream on top of it or marshmallows on top of it. Basically, it's stuff that's sugared.
Okay.
And also,
Keep going.
and those.
What else is in the bag? The other tea. Oh, that's some Waco for ugali
And we have a whisker.
and a whisk for
Nope.
eggs.
The whisk is also for my pancakes.
For your
that I
pancakes
make.
and for eggs. Sorry, the eggs for breakfast are not here. They're in the refrigerator, and we're thinking we may actually not carry the eggs. We will buy them when we get where we're going. Keep going.
Okay, this would be used for ugali,
Mm-hmm.
which my mom uses to make ugali with nyama, yani, and this is also another kind of
A
call
sieve.
it a sieve for tea. Which
Okay.
you put over kind of like over the flask,
Okay.
and then you pour the tea on top of it, so that way it gets all the grounds that are still in it.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it easier, so that way there's no all that chafu in your tea.
Dirt in your tea or tea leaves in your
I
tea.
would like.
Okay, so you can put those back, Shiko, and also can you show them my coffee? That's Wesley cooking spray for the pancakes, and the Nescafe coffee, which I also carry, which is instant coffee in case where we go. If I have a craving for coffee, usually I make tea, Kenyan tea, which was the Melvin's that she just showed you, that one she's just putting in. That one goes with milk and ginger, tangawizi, However, sometimes I do have a craving for coffee, and so I'll make the instant coffee in the morning. So that's the instant coffee. And then the cooking spray as well. Was there anything else you wanted to show from the breakfast area? I know you were going to show some of your snacks for the morning. Oh, for the lunchtime. Sorry, the things you carried for instant lunches.
Oh yeah, we have mac and cheese. You probably already know this kind of mac and cheese. From Kraft. It's
Yes.
advertised a lot, but it's actually like pretty good. You microwave it for 3.5 minutes. But first you have to add water, then put it in the microwave for 3.5 minutes, and it's easy. You can
Okay.
enjoy it. It's
Okay.
basically like it's like easy. It's easy for people to do. That's what makes it easy lunches. We also have cup of noodles.
Mm-hmm.
It's like basically ramen noodles. It's actually pretty good if you haven't tried it. It has like a chicken flavoring with other natural flavors. It, I know you may not be able to see it, but it's actually like pretty good on the box.
Okay. So those are basically for lunch, like when we have not really cooked lunch and maybe you're on, you're just coming from the beach and you're not ready for dinner yet. It's something to kind of tide you over until the next meal. Okay, so you want to come to the camera and then I'll come on over.
Okay.
So that was the breakfast, and I know that was a long, long description, but we did want you all to see exactly what we have. Those are the frozen things, the Bisquick mix, the coffee. I know it's not that organized, Cocoa Krispies, but just for something for you guys to look through if you are going on vacation on a road trip. So really quickly, let me go through. Okay, so that's the breakfast area. I'm gonna try and push these things back a little bit. We already went through this. So the carbohydrates, right? So how I look at it is I try to figure out maybe 4 or 5 meals during the 7 days that we're gone, right? Whether lunches or dinner. And so these foods that I have right near here are things that I possibly could make as meals during that span of the week, either for lunch or dinner. It doesn't mean that we'll cook every single meal, but it's good to have options. So in terms of carbohydrates, we have angel hair pasta. Pretty easy pasta. You just put it in a pot and you boil it. We also have some rice, which I'm anticipating that I can make boiled rice. Usually boiled rice, I may put some coconut in it. So maybe I'll have a can of coconut that I'll take with me, or just plain boiled rice, or I could fry the rice. But these are 3 cups of rice. And this would be actually enough for maybe 2 or 3 meals during the time we're gone. This is another example of rice that if you wanted to, this is organic brown rice. It's microwavable, 90 seconds in the microwave, it's done. Done. It's really easy. You can get these from Costco. They come 10 in a box, microwavable if you don't have the time or you don't feel like cooking. It has lentils in it, and you can have this with some other protein, maybe some chicken or something like that. This is the Goya flour that is the easiest to pack. It's a pack of Goya flour that is called masarepa, and it's a flour that we use to make ugali. Ugali is a Kenyan staple carbohydrate that you eat with greens, spinach, kale, as well as a meat dish. It's something that you just kind of cook it with water. You boil water, put in the flour, and you make like a paste. I don't know what to call it. Like it looks like almost like a consistency, a little bit more harder than mashed potatoes. Let me put it that way.
Pretty much.
Speaking of mashed potatoes, we also carried some mashed potatoes as well as just another meal option. So all these are carbohydrates. So that's kind of what I look at it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potential things, carbohydrates that we can have. And of course, these would have to go along with a protein and a vegetable during the week. And I'll quickly move to some of the vegetables that I carried these are beans, kidney beans, Goya kidney beans. Let me show you. This is Goya kidney beans. They're already pre-cooked. I carried 4 cans of those. I actually forgot to take the corn out of the the refrigerator. But just so you know, there's a meal from Kenya called githeri, and we usually cook corn and beans. And basically, the corn, which is already pre-cooked, is in the refrigerator, and I forgot to bring that out, but that would be another carb we could have. So in terms of meats that go along with the carbs, we have chicken, frozen chicken. So this is chicken breast, 2 packs of frozen chicken, which would be one meal. It cooks down, so it looks like a lot, but it's not really. This is meatballs for the spaghetti that I already showed you guys. This is a pack of spinach, frozen, chopped spinach. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, chopped spinach. And what's missing from this pack in terms of protein is the beef. And the beef is in the freezer, and I did not want to bring out the beef, but just put a visual in your head that we will have some chopped up beef as another protein here as well. Okay, so in terms of things that go along in terms of cooking, you know that in order for me to cook this protein, to cook the rice, etc., I'm gonna need spices, right? So I have a bag here, a baggie, and this is the spice that I usually cook the most with. It's called Sazon Goya. I'll have to repack this. Sazon Goya. And this is also, in addition, packs of salt. The little bottles that I showed you from the Dollar Tree. 3 for $1. You can't beat that. And you know how hard it is to carry salt. So this is salt that I've carried in packs for cooking. I carry 2 of those for cooking. And then I also have different spices. Githeri spice, the dish that I told you, which was corn and beans. And then I have Royco, which is another spice from Kenya. I hope it's not too much movement on the camera. We're new to this YouTube vlogger. And then I know it's in with the spices, but these are some toothpicks because we're always looking for toothpicks and then we find out we didn't bring any. So I ended up having to put that in my spice bag. So that's a bag full of the spices that we use. And then, of course, in order to cook, you will need oil. So I have this regular cooking oil. And of course, I already told you guys that we had this baking spray. So we're good in terms of oil for eggs, pancakes, etc. This one, and then regular cooking oil, this one. Okay. This is the ragu that we use for spaghetti and meatballs. I showed you the meatballs. I wish I had a smaller can because I really don't need this whole thing, but this is what we had in the house. And so I wanted to show you all this because all these things are things that are already here in the house. Like we don't have to go shopping to look for new things and pack new things. It's like we already have these things in the house. And why not take it with us, make all our meals, not all our meals, but at least maybe 60% of our meals and save some money instead of having to go and spend $200 or $150 a day on food. And you're going to a breakfast place and they're giving you what? Eggs, pancakes, maybe one piece of bacon and sausage, and it's $9.99 or $10.99. Look, I'm like, I can make better pancakes at home, make better eggs at home, all of that. So other things that we have for our cooking, okay, we showed the ragu, but I don't know if you guys use tomato paste, but I have 2 cans of paste, Hunt's paste. Okay, and then what else?
We have a big pack, and we have some beans.
Okay, and this is the diced tomatoes. Now, I will let you know that I tend not to use diced tomatoes, but I will carry them just because, you know, just because. I'm not sure how many tomatoes I have in the house, but I actually do have tomatoes. And what I have in the refrigerator, I'll just take with me because I don't want it to go bad, right? And then onions. Who doesn't cook with onions? So these are red onions. I don't know if you can see them in the pack, but that's what they are. Red onions. All right. And then, okay, so for people like Jordan who loves to go to the pool and then he plays and plays or on the beach or whatever, he's not willing to wait for dinner usually. He's so hungry. So these are hot dogs. I know probably not the healthiest alternative, but it's the quickest thing that you can make is hot dogs. Like just boil them, they're done. You put them, you actually, one of the things that we did last year in Disney is we boiled the hot dogs and we had the buns, right? And then we, the hot dogs and the buns, and then we wrapped them in tin foil, like aluminum foil, and took them to the park. So this year, when we go to the beach, what we want to do is boil 5 hot dogs in a pack, and then five buns. Wrap them individually in tin foil, or what is it, aluminum foil, and then you can take it to the beach or take it to the wherever you're going, and that will save you money in terms of the kids. Do you know how much, like usually whenever you go to a park or go somewhere, there's always people selling hot dogs for $3, $4, even $5 for one hot dog. You can make it yourself. Wrap it up in the sheets that you get aluminum foil from the Dollar Tree, and that will save you some money as well. So last but not least, we wanted to show you all of us in our respective homes. Usually you have a ton of fruit, yogurt, things that you bought at the farmer's market that you need to use up before you leave, right? Use those for your snacks as you go on the road. Come, Jordan, you want to show?
Yeah.
Okay, what do we have there?
Come
here. Come here.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
This was in the refrigerator.
We have grapes.
Grapes, both
Watermelon.
green and red.
We have watermelon too.
This is the watermelon.
And we don't know what I'm shaking. Mommy usually eats this salted peanuts.
That's right, salted peanuts. And then this is pineapple, you can see. So all this was in the refrigerator, and it's stuff that we need to use up that you don't want to leave and then lose it. Keep coming, Jordan.
And what
on
is
this side so we can show. This is yogurt, Yoplait yogurt that expires August 12th, so it's good for us to use it. We had a few sachets of it, and so we'll have this in the car as snacks on our way. It's not a really long road trip. It's probably like 6 hours or 7 hours. 7 hours. And then here we have cheese that's in the refrigerator, was in the refrigerator as well, and ham. So why not also take it up with us on the road, right? Okay, so what's missing from here? Oh, last but not least, you want to show, the Lunchable? Okay, bring it.
You like some popcorn?
Okay, bring it. I know we had a lot of stuff here on the table, but these are the snacks for the road.
And here are some stuff. Chico did carry popcorn, so we did.
Okay, popcorn for those days when it's raining. A couple days we're supposed to have some rain, so maybe we'll keep it indoors and have popcorn and watch a movie or read some books. This is a Lunchable that was left over in the refrigerator, and someone already called dibs on it. It's a pizza Lunchable.
So actually, anybody didn't get dibs. I said, Jonathan, you can have the last Lunchable.
Oh, okay. That was nice of you. So he gave it to Jonathan. And here is more fruit that was in the refrigerator.
And we have this apple cutter.
Oh, yeah, we should show them the apple cutter.
This apple cutter is actually, instead of like you use the knife, you can like push down and it can get off
So you
the
would push
stem.
down like this. Of course, without the sticker, but you would push down on it, and then it cuts it into beautiful pieces. So we wanted to carry it because we'll definitely need it when we are on the road beforehand, or on the beach or somewhere we can cut these up. So lastly, just a few couple things that we had in this bag. Wet wipes, just because when you're on the road and you're traveling, you need to wipe your hands.
And
Those come in handy.
And these
Antibacterial wet wipes. We also have some napkins.
we also have powder.
So This is actually my workout stuff, my pre-workout, and I've packed scoops of the pre-workout in here, and this is what I take before I go running outside. And when I go on vacation, I do carry my sneakers and I carry my workout clothes. Sometimes I don't end up working out, but I do like to be prepared. So this is a pre-workout. As you can see, I have two little containers it's funny, I had these in the house and they came in handy. So these little two containers of the pre-workout, and it's good I have enough for 7 days, and then a scoop, because when you take a pre-workout, you want to make sure that you don't take the pre-workout. Then if you have an extra cloth, because when you go into a resort or a hotel, you don't know what you're gonna find or what's gonna be missing. And no, get down. And what is this?
We have soap and a sponge.
Exactly.
And another pair of soap, because this sponge on the back, it's actually purple. On the front is blue, yellow,
Okay.
white, and then in red.
Thank you. So, and then this is Palmolive soap, and the same little containers that I told you from the dollar store, I used it to put Palmolive soap because the bottle that we have in the house is huge. So I don't want to carry that whole bottle. But we've been to places where when we got there, we cooked and then there was no soap to wash the dishes or a sponge. And so this is something that we just got from the house. So I think, I almost forgot.
The bandit.
If you guys know, whenever you go on vacation, guess what happens? There's always someone that falls down and scrapes a knee, or someone's having a headache, or someone has dry eyes from the pool, or whatever the case may be. So pack a little bag of supplies in terms of a first aid kit, because otherwise you're running into a 7-Eleven and you're buying Advil or you're buying ibuprofen, and it's gonna cost you $5.29 for 10 ibuprofen or Advil. So this is just a little bit just for us in case anyone has a headache or needs something. Yes, go ahead and put down your foot.
And also I got
Put down your foot.
And also I got carpet burn from Rehoboth Beach.
Oh, Rehoboth Beach, yes. He fell down in a store. We had gone shoe shopping.
Yep.
And then he fell down and he had carpet burn, and he had to, we needed a Band-Aid. Am I leaving anything out,
No.
Shiko? Do you see anything that I'm leaving out? We're going to probably take a couple Ziploc bags, just in case. In terms of what else is missing from here that you don't see is the sodas that we bought, water. So we have a few cases of soda, a few cases of water, some juice and stuff like that, the beverages, and those are in the car ready to go. And I'm sure there are other things that are missing. We also have chapos and samosas that we're going to take on our road trip tomorrow as we drive, and we're gonna freeze some of them. So essentially, look, all our meals are here. So even if we decided we wouldn't go out anywhere, we don't really have to, but it's nice to just know that we're saving money, we're being frugal, and that gives us more money to actually do things that are fun and exciting in the vacation area, and that will be beneficial to us. So I hope this video helped you out in some way, shape, or fashion. I've actually been Googling and trying to find on YouTube someone who is actually taking you step by step in terms of what it is they carry. I hope this will be a tickler list for you that might trigger something and say, okay, I need this, ooh, I forgot that. And then you can complement whatever it is that you usually carry and add on your own flavor. All right. Otherwise, God bless you all. This is the Hope Hub vlog. Please subscribe to our channel. We're newbies at this, so please forgive us if we're not doing things the way we're supposed to. But thank you. Give us a thumbs up on the video. day. Bye.
Bye.